harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His team making the long flight, always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Hunter Jordan Stout has us ready to get started. And off we go here in Baltimore. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56, the #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second down at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he's going to have a Rams first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. it's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nacua. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
First down, Rams.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
This one complete to Atwell. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Pass caught right side by Higbee. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Play action, Stafford. That's right side. He's got Ferguson.
Complete to Terrence Ferguson. He steps out of bounds behind the line.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Stafford to throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Joshua Party on for the Rams field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Party's kick is good. And the Rams are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
First down run, netted 3, so we've got a 2nd and 7 here. Throwing Jackson. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Short, complete to Likely. Very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
Hit as he threw, the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
At the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Ravens. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver's able to take it in for 6.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens move out to a 7-3 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They put Adams in motion. The play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throw on 3rd down. Stafford finds Nakua on the slant. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Stafford on target to Puka. And the Rams have a 1st down.
Los Angeles.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
and they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That's caught by Puka. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. On play action, here's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Now Jackson on the move. They're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play there for Baltimore. 32 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Henry tries to pull his way in. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make.
He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you have been guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Rams offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. from the gun. Here's Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Nakua snags it over the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Complete to number 17, Devontae Adams. A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 25-yard line.
So after one, it's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. To bootleg with Stafford. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
First down.
That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Williams. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. Lamar going to work from the pistol. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Braden Fisk. He's there to bring him down.
That's a gain of 4.
3rd down. They need 5.
3rd and 5.
Jackson looking to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
That's good for a
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Play action now. Jackson out to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Oh, a big play on 4th and 2.
That's
31 yards.
Baltimore Raven.
Here's Henry. And good red zone running here. Taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8.
On the pickup. Brings up
Here's 2nd and 2.
at the 7-yard line.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And he's gonna lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It's just he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. And he's already topped the century mark in receiving yards here in this 1st half, so you'd have to think the bulk of the targets are going to continue to go his way. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action, Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Stafford now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on. the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Davante Adams, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
10 yards to go.
Again, it's Stafford. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Really nice coverage here on third down. They took away all of the outlets the quarterback had. Really left them with no opportunity other than to just throw that ball away. It's going to bring up fourth down.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. And they have been great in the red zone all year. You see the numbers to back that up. They've got 2 touchdowns on 3 trips so far in this one. Jackson now to throw on first down. Off he goes. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. And it's going to be taken down as we hit a 2-minute warning here in this first half. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Off the play fake. Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Automatic first down. Oh, we're ready.
To throw is Jackson. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Second and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. to the air one more time with Jackson. Open right side is likely. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll run it with Henry. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 3rd down, Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. On 4th down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. This about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
One final throw before the break. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our journey through the NFL starts now, and it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on the Lions. Remember, this was the Thursday season kickoff game a couple seasons.
Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Jackson now. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Pass pulled in by Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. This is Henry. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
Brings up second down.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
A great example of first down. Efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now it's 2nd and 1. On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the
Now Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The extra point is up and through, and the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead. All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford to the left side, and Adams has it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2-yard gain brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. On the shotgun, it's Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. Stafford to throw again. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 31 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
They put Adams in motion. Williams, touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The extra point from Party is good, and the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been doing it through the air and on the ground this first month of the season. Currently leading the NFL in rush yards by a quarterback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. He'll step up and run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
A loss of 2.
3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Play action now. Jackson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Rams are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 40. 2.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Tackle made right at midfield. Brings up second down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. Ready. On play action, it's Stafford. Right side, complete to Nacua. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So, from 37, here's second and 3. They run over center with Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Rams first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. A good spot here, second and a yard. Now Stafford. Oh, no chance there. Under the heavy rush, he goes down. Roquan Smith getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Throw on third down, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams are able to get it back within a score. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
Second and goal.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That finds Nacua downfield, complete. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
They'll run it with Williams. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
First down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
The 11-yard line.
To throw is Stafford. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistake.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Now Jackson on the move. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's a dozen. Catch number 12 and a first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. He'll try again. It's second and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Open right side is likely. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A 35-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Rams offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. The shotgun snap to Stafford. He runs with it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
7-yard line.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Second down.
Stafford there on second down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's the left side, pulled in by Higbee. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
First down, Los Angeles.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard...
In trouble, and down he goes. Brenton Simpson in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. The shotgun, it's Stafford. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. It comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards. Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Henry tries to pull his way in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Hats off to the interior of this defensive line. Look at the penetration they're able to get up front, Mike, to defeat their blocks. And 3rd and an inch, they knew that run was coming, and boy, were they ready.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. Whoa! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At the around 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
One last throw here for Stafford. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back.